Coming out with the best, I've been better than the rest. You niggas sleeping on Banjee, it ain't never time for that.
What's up, YouTube? And I'm back with another video. So today we about to get into our story time segments. Listen, my life, I done lived it. I done been through the works, the ups, the downs, the happies, the sads, the excited, the angries. Man, I have mad stories to tell y'all. So we're just gonna dive right on in this. I'm gonna give y'all a more real-time, recent situation to begin with. So if y'all new to this, if y'all new to my channel, make sure y'all hit that big old red, that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and like this video. And make sure you check out the most previous ones as well. Catch up, let's get it. So y'all can tell from the title, this one's gonna be about my performance, my most recent performance. I actually just been getting back out there. So brief summary, I am an actor and a dancer. I've been dancing my whole life. Been dancing, probably danced before I could walk. Crawl, dance, walk. Yeah, that was me. I've been acting since elementary school, professionally. Shout outs to Peabody. Shout out to Center Stage. Shout out to all the performance schools I went to. Nonetheless, I like to entertain. I love to perform. It's just what I do. So recently, I've been getting back out there, stepping back out in the world, and I got a gig. This is what happened. Picture it. Baltimore, 2021. I'm cooling in the crib, and I get a phone call from my homeboy. We've been hanging out for about a year now. Strictly platonic. He's a pretty cool guy. We're gonna call him D. Let's call him D for the video's sake. So D gives me a phone call, basically inquiring about what I'm doing a particular Saturday. I think it was like December 4th or something like that. So about a month before that, he calls me and asks me about if I'm free that day. Yeah, I am. What's going on? So he says he's an assistant of a lady whose daughter is having a 17-year-old birthday party, and she's looking for a performer. Now, I do love to dance. And like I said, so I do love to dance, and I was just getting back out in the world as a person. So a gig to get back out there and move and shake and rough, and I'm getting booked, of course I'm gonna take it. This is what I want. This is what I need. I'm ready to get back to dancing. I'm ready to get back to acting. I'm ready to get back to entertaining. I'm ready to get there and show you guys me. That's why we're here. So I was like, yes, of course, love that. Boom, talked about a booking fee. So I already had a cute range. They met me right in my range, so that was good too. So I was like, all right, let's do it. Then he talks about a deposit, and you know, the day of, I'll get the rest. Sounds pretty fair. Sounds normal. So okay, still, everything seems good. This is where everything slipped through the cracks. So the first day he talked to me, we confirmed everything. December 4th, good to go. G to G, I'm in there. We're going to do it. Deposit, day of, full payment. I'm with it. No problem. I think I talked to him about a week after that, just to reconfirm, because, you know, last he said to me was, I'm going to go check in with the lady, and I'm going to bring it back, you know, to you with the updated details. So when we talk a week later, I simply asked, what's up? What's the details? Like, you know, what's the theme of the party? Like, you know, just trying to get into it so I could, like, figure out what to wear. He didn't really have no good details for me.
Red flag.
Disclaimer, when booking a performer, please give them all full details if possible, because you want the performance to match the event. Ideally, right? Back to the story. So, when he hits me up again, I ask for the details. He doesn't really have clarity.
Red flag.
So, me just, you know, trying to get back into the world, trying to get back into my entertainment, I don't really want to just get so frustrated and give up and be like, oh, fuck it, because the old me would have did that. So I'm like, you know, just dealing with it like, okay.
2 weeks later.
I don't hear from the man. So I don't know. In the back of my mind, I'm like, it's a possibility I got a performance coming up. But then it's not. So one thing I do is voguing. I'm sure you all are getting familiar with Vogue, right? So I've been doing that in the underground, you know, before it hit mainstream. So I'm really, really good. I'm a legend, to be honest. So that was the performance that they booked me for. So according to the assistant, the girl birthday who it was, turning 17, she supposedly loved voguing. So her mom wanted to hire a surprise to come vogue for her daughter.
Red flag.
That's what we did. So, long story short, I had no secure details. All I knew was December 4th, I'm supposed to be performing. I couldn't even consider including anyone else because the details were shot. And I just waited. We waited. 2 days. 2 days before the performance, I get a text message from D. Hey, what are you doing Saturday?
Red flag.
First of all, I'm not even thinking about that performance being this Saturday. Second of all, what the fuck do you mean, what am I doing this Saturday? You should have been straight up from the door, hey, are we still on for Saturday? Anyway, what are you doing Saturday? So at the moment, I'm just like, I'm free now, ain't nothing going on. What's up?
Ain't nothing going on. What's up?
So he brings up the performance or whatever. So I'm like, oh my God, I forgot all about it. But of course, I'm not going to let him know that. But I did forget completely about it, D. I did. But let's be real. When you stopped communicating, you didn't have, you had lack of details. You just wasn't staying on top of it. I mean, what do you want me to do? Push it to the back. But I didn't schedule anything, so that was good. Long story short, we got to the point. I'm like, oh yeah, okay. Hey. Any details? Yeah, whatever. I'll be there. Wink. So at this point, I go look at I just went blank. Boom. So at this point, I just went and looked at my effect bin. Now, ironically, I just got rid of like a lot of my effects to younger people that could use them more often than I could. I just got rid of those. So I was like kind of irritated and plucked about that. But I only had these options to work with. So the rest of my stuff is like in storage. Because I don't just have that type of stuff laying around. Performing things. Long story short, I just picked something out of there. So, of course, I go pick the most recent thing that I wore, just to alter, change a little bit. But I'm like, it's a nice little one piece. I can just throw this on. It's a character, just deliver it. Now, me, I'm thinking 17. All I'm thinking is young, children, kittens, teenagers. Like, I'm just thinking young, like so young. I thought a little too young, but in my mind, I'm just like kids. So, whatever. I wasn't thinking enough about it. Day of the performance. Now, the event started at 7. The event started at 7. I was supposed to perform around 8:30, he said. And he was going to come pick me up. Now, keep in mind, luckily, I invited two of my homegirls, actually, that I grew up with. I invited them. Let's call them Sabrina and Kalani. So, Sabrina and Kalani, they called me. They were going to actually meet me there. So, everything worked out on time because we actually ended up meeting there at the same time. That was ironic. So boom. So D calls me. He hits me about 4 o'clock. We're texting, we're talking. He kind of disappears in the message, and I hit him back up at around 6 to confirm that I'm still gonna have a ride because I was gonna ride with my friends, but they had something to do and they didn't want me to be late, so they was like, "We'll meet you there." So he said he'll still pick me up. Boom. The event starts at 7. I don't hear back from D until 7:30.
Red flag.
Oh, hey, the time passed me by. Are you ready? Thank God I went and got dressed and packed my bag with my outfit in it and just sat on the couch and waited. Thankfully, I did that because, bitch, no, I'm not fucking ready. I'm tired. I'm falling asleep. I don't feel like this shit anymore. Your professionalism sucks. It's not encouraging. It's not motivating. But I'm going to do it because it's a coin as well. So, boom. So, here we are. I'm waiting. He's coming to pick me up now. We're about to make our way to this performance. This is where shit gets real. Ooh, excuse me. I'm parched. Ooh, excuse me. I love to drink. I love iced tea. Anything iced tea, sweet tea, tea. I love it. So, where were we? All right, so we're on our way to the performance. Car ride there was pretty cool. He had someone in the front seat with him. We were smoking, laughing, just having a good time on the way. Everything was cool. Everything was copacetic. Homegirls called me when I'm like 5 minutes away, saying they 5 minutes away. So like I said, we finna pull it up right at the same time. We got there, we pulled up, waited for my homegirls to come over part. I walked in with them or whatever, So now we get here. So when we get here, I first go to the door. I'm greeted by the mother, the father, and D, who's supposed to be the assistant. Hey, How are you? You ready? The father, hey man, what's your cash app? How much do I owe you? Told him the price. He sent it right to me. All right, you ready to go out there?
Red flag.
Whoa, I just got here. You think I'm performing in this? No. Where can I change? So they direct me to the bathroom, things like that. All right, time for me to change. So they wanted me to just walk right in, perform, and walk right out. No, baby. No, baby. I know I might have got there a little late because of your assistant. Okay? Most of the lacking is because of your assistant. So what we're going to do is wait, give me a little time to get myself together and come perform for you guys. That's what we're going to do. So that's what I did. So I went in the bathroom, got changed. My heart started, butterflies started coming, adrenaline started rushing, heart started beating because, pause. I forgot to mention, before I go in the bathroom, I had to take a peek to the venue. Because the way they wanted to throw me out to the wolves, I'm like, well, where is the place? Like, well, where am I doing this at? When I tell y'all the space was no space, it was really almost nowhere for me to perform. Like, first of all, let me explain to y'all the event and the setting. Let's start there. So it was very much a dinner, like a formal birthday dinner, not a birthday party. Okay, so if someone presents to you, hey, it's a 17-year-old birthday party, we want you to dance at. What? Just paint that picture in your own head. What do you think? Because what I thought was a venue, open space. I'm thinking kids, more like balloons and dancing, just some type of open party space. Decor, some type of playful or colorful. I don't know. I'm just thinking that. No, it gave very much uppity, fancy. It gave bougie. Sit down in your gown, because it was all bitches, like one guy, and we're too pretty to two-step. Like, I don't know. It was weird. I'm a hood nigga. Like, I'm not really a bougie person. I have standards, and because I have standards, sometimes people might take that as like a bougie side of me, but I'm not a bougie nigga at all. I'm very down to earth and whatever. So that was the setting. So keep in mind, you walk in the room, it was just this long ass table in the middle of the room, and it had like a little small space here and no space over here, and then you had like parents and food set up here, and then the back was just closed off with nothing. I think she had like a throne and a picture or some shit. I don't fucking know. I barely got into the details of the party. I was ready to go change, perform, and fucking leave. And, when I walked in and seen the space and seen that was not, it just gave me very, not unwelcoming, but it just gave me not considerate of the performer. It just gave, girl, we're going to hire you, do what you do, and we're done with you. So I go back in the bathroom, I change, I breathe, I stretch, I pray, I do everything I gotta do to meditate, get myself together. So once I get dressed, put on my thing, first thing I do is call my homegirl Sabrina. Sabrina, come here. Peace out the door. Psst. Sabrina. Keep in mind, I called this bitch like 3 times. Sabrina! Come here. Come over here. She comes. When she comes, I'm like, is this okay? Like, keep in mind, y'all, I need to show y'all. Let me show y'all the effect. You want to see? Do you really want to see? No, like, do y'all really want to see it? All right, so this is the effect. But I didn't have on the wig. I just had on the cassie. So you see I got a tail and stuff. So I'm just in character. I'm just like, is this all right? Do I look okay? Like I had a choice. I didn't bring shit else, y'all. I only brought this one thing. I didn't really care. I did care, but it's like you didn't give me nothing to care about, so here we are. So she's like, yeah, you're fine, da. So I'm like, girl, where am I going to perform? Like, girl, like, is it, like, I'm hoping, I asked a dumb question, I'm just hoping, maybe I didn't see the whole room or something, I don't know. So I was like, girl, is it more space for me to, like, no, what we saw is what we got. What you saw is what you got. Oh, mommy. So at this point, I'm just like, hey, girl, I'm just about to get the show over with. She's like, you got this. Love your optimism, Sabrina. Love it. Fucking tragedy. Like, when I come out of the bathroom, you go straight, you see, like, the place. But if you come out and look at the right, it's like a curtain where it's like no one's supposed to be back there. I runs over there with my stuff. I just get my last little breathe. I call Sabrina again to get D. Sabrina, go get D. Tell him, come here. I look at D. Hey, I'm ready. Now, music. My particular music I decided to use, right? One thing y'all learn about me, I tend to be a little dramatic, and when I think, I have a problem with thinking big all the time, right? If someone give me like a performance gig for 20 minutes, 9 times 10 I'm gonna do at least 18. It's bad with me. I don't know, it's bad. Ooh. Excuse me. So anyhow, I gave it like a 5-minute slide or whatever. So I think my track was like 2.5 minutes. It was like literally half. It was cool. So the beginning of the track had an introduction, had talking to it, right? And then actually the little small skit, it goes into the beat. Now I'm such a performer where, like I said, I was gonna act out the skit and then fall into the performance. Had different plans for me. When D comes to this offside that I'm at, and I tell him, come here, for, I'm go confirm with him, like, I'm ready, da da da. Like, so I look at him, first thing I say was like, you can introduce me as Banjee Couture, whatever, that's my stage name. He looks at me like,
Red flag.
I could tell it was puzzled, like, very like, what are you talking about? Like, I'm supposed to introduce you? Like, that's what I'm doing? Yeah, nigga, that's what you do when you have a guest performer. Long story short, I didn't get my introduction. So the first time they play the music, you hear the talking to my beat playing over a trap beat. It could have been like Migo, Young Thug. It was one of them songs, and you hear the talking over the beat, and I'm just like, I'm panicking. Right, this is not right. I'm not going out there. 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 So I didn't go out there. So I just stood there. It stopped. It gets quiet. They waiting for me? What, they waiting for me? No. And then the talking starts again. You there! Get your hands behind your head. That's how it starts. Y'all know that scene from, I think it's Don't Be a Menace or something like that. We put your hand in on a rubber ducky duck duck. Yeah, that's how the fucking beat starts. At this point, I just walk out there, y'all. Walk out there in this fucking outfit. In a sedity bougie dinner. They don't know what the fuck is going on because no one introduced me. Like, they literally did not introduce me at all. They just played the beat. They just cut the song off and played the beat. I don't know what I'm doing. They don't know why I'm walking out here. They don't know why I'm dressed like this. It was so... If I wasn't who I was, I would have been very embarrassed. It would have been very embarrassing. I think it kind of was. But I went through it anyway. So I walks out. When I first walk out, I look at the crowd, I turn around, I start laughing like that. And then I just wait for the beat. Let me tell y'all something. The whole acting thing I was doing in my mind, I didn't do it. Nope, didn't do it. Didn't do it because the energy, the crowd, the looks, the reaction, it just wasn't pleasant. It wasn't welcoming. It was weird. It was really weird. When the beat started, I started and I performed. And I'm not gonna lie, y'all. I actually performed my ass off. Like, I was so nervous and so much adrenaline was running through me that it literally just transpired into my energy of performing. And the performance just happened. And I'm not gonna lie. I fucked that performance up, bitch. I ate that performance down. It was clean, it was dramatic, it was hype, it was entertaining. It was actually really, really loud. So keep in mind, the whole performance wasn't horrible because it was some oohs and ahs. It was a small crowd participation. It was some interactions. Like, even like some of the straight men and like older guys, they were even like, yeah, man, like, because I think people could tell, you could tell, like, it was awkward. It was really awkward. And it was uncomfortable for me. It was uncomfortable for me. But long story short, I made it through and I finished it. Keep in mind, it was very interesting, though, because remember that dinner table of all the girls in the gowns I was talking about? It was one guy there, one boy. And in the moment, just a sidebar, I thought it was like a younger butch queen because, like, he was really into the performance. He was excited. So I locked eyes on him a couple times just, like, and it kind of kept me motivated because I seen him, like, engaging. So I was like, okay, someone appreciates the shit. So I looked at it, he appreciated, like, certain people I could tell in the audience that appreciated it, I connected with them, right? So I was connected with them, so I'm bringing him up for a reason. So anyway, performance ends. When the beat goes off, I go to walk off because you had to walk around the table to come in. You got to walk back around the table to go out. So I go walk around the table. As I walk around the table, I look and I've noticed this big chair, sitting at the end. So I'm like, that must be the birthday girl. So I look at her as I'm walking away like, happy birthday, mwah, 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 mwah. Just hoping that she liked it and enjoyed it. And she just was like, bitch, I said, girl, happy birthday, girl. Like, it was weird. Didn't seem thankful. She just seemed so lost. I went right in the bathroom and started changing my clothes. I didn't give a fuck about nothing else. I was thinking to myself, you already got your money. There's nothing else for you to care about. What to do? Get shit, put it on, and go. That was my mindset. But when I come out the bathroom, oh, you got D, you got the mom, you got the birthday girl, and you got the guy that was sitting at the table. Turns out to be her boyfriend. But anyway, when I come out the bathroom, the birthday girl, her mom, and the assistant and the boyfriend is all sitting there in my face. Oh my God, hey, so this is the birthday girl. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. I didn't know what was going on. I thought you were going to strip for us. Girl, you're 17 years old. Why would. And then y'all seen what outfit I came out in. Why would you think. So you thought that I would. So you mean to tell. But, but, girl. Bless her heart. She tried, but she gave me that bullshit ass lie. Girl, you didn't think I was stripping. You were being bougie and silly around your friends, and you tried to feel it. You tried to act like you're above it, and you didn't live for it because it was a feminine guy. But you actually like voguing, but you don't want your bougie ass friends to know. It gave something on the lines of that, because Sabrina and Kalani even gave me some insight that what they seen and you know how the girls was acting. Y'all probably would have preferred a stripper, but they're young, they're 17, they're children, so they didn't know no better. And then the guy was like, even her boyfriend like brought up pose and was like, he was just way more engaging and appreciative than her, and that was like the frustrating part for me, because it's like your mom literally been talking so much how you love Vogue and she just want to hire me for you, and you just seem like the less appreciative of everyone. Like, your boyfriend seemed appreciative, your mother seemed, even your father who missed the fucking performance seemed appreciative. Like, because when I went walking out, he like, oh my God, man, you performed, oh my God, da, da, da. You know, he probably snuck away so he wouldn't have to watch it, which I don't care. But it's just funny how people do. But he might have generally missed it. I don't know. I really don't care. The point of it is, excuse me, y'all, my mouth be wet. But anyway, the point of the story is if y'all going to book performers, book entertainers, especially voguing, because I know this voguing life is new to you mainstream and street folks, be more considerate, have more care, you know, work with the person, actually introduce them, make sure they got space, you know, communicate, and just make sure your entertainers and performers are comfortable and at a good mental space to deliver the performance y'all looking for. Because I think the mental capacity is the part that people don't put into play. You know? So, I don't know. That was like the first performance in my life that I felt like I was embarrassed or I felt like could have been a flop. But it wasn't a flop because I did amazing. The people that hired me were pleased and felt successful. It just was the person who it was for just gave me such an awkward reaction. It made me feel uncomfortable. It made me feel really uncomfortable. And I didn't know what to do. So that's pretty much that. I just wanted to share my truth in that because that was a very interesting situation. I don't know if I want to show y'all the performance because the performance, the video that I have, the quality sucks. My homegirl phone is not the best, but the quality sucks. It's real staticky, so you'll be straining your eyes. But I hope y'all like this story time. You know, make sure y'all like, subscribe, and comment. Comment what y'all think. I'm coming back with much more. Like, we got story time up, and y'all see I've been vlogging. You know, just share friends, tell your girlfriend, tell your mom, tell your brother, tell your sister, tell your godchild. Like, tell people, like, we here to laugh, we here to turn up, we here to have fun. We about to live life. This acting, dancing, crazy Gemini of a man is a good fucking time. And you two, we here to take over. And I'm here to show you what's up. 22 Deuce is ours now. Y'all already know what's up. Y'all already know what's up. I'm gonna get used to it, but we're gonna pop it like that. And I think I pretty much concluded this story. That was really it. Me and my homegirls went out that night. We turned the fuck up, and I had an even better night that night. But just FYI, like I said, if y'all gonna book people, entertain people, make sure y'all match their needs. You know, make sure they're comfortable, make sure they're mentally ready and okay, and you know, keep them in a comfortable environment so we can perform our best. So yeah, this conclusion of my life of story time. If y'all like it, you know, got any suggestion things y'all want to see. I love this YouTube shit. I'm feeling this YouTube shit. I always wanted to do this YouTube shit, and I'm not leaving this YouTube shit. So engage with me, you guys. Engage. Let me know what y'all like, what y'all, you know, any suggestions that y'all might want to see, you know, and just tell me what it is. Like, just tell me what's up, because I just want to grow with y'all. We're going to grow together because I got so many plans that's bigger than YouTube. So, hope y'all liked it. One love, Banjee Couture out. Till next time, bitches.